Hello YouTube, this is CSTOYS International. Thank you for watching. This is Alternatives. Since then, this is Alternatives. We don't just do the toy demonstrations, but other demonstrations as well. And so today, we're going to do this. This is a kind of cheap. Should I say cheap? I don't like the word cheap, but the cheap sweets for the Japanese childrens, and it's very popular. Not just only this one, but all the different powder candies that you can create something from that, And it's about $1 or something. And this is still candy or some food, okay? And it's called Kazan de Awawa, okay? Kazan is a volcano. It's a volcano, small volcano, candy volcano that you make, and actually, all that bubbles comes on the top. All right, so yeah, and let's let's find out what's gonna happen. Okay, and Kazan de Awawa. Okay, that's kind of interesting naming. Actually, the Kazan, this part, Kazan is the volcano. Awawa is actually the bubble, but at the same time, it's actually the when we see something and you're surprised with that, and you say, "Wow!" The words that kind of express that. Awawa explains that you're kind of you're surprised, and when you're surprised, you say, something like that. Okay, the kind of the expressions. Actually, we don't use that much, but when you see on a manga or something, awawa, and then that person is very, very surprising or confused or something. Okay, right. So let's do that. The Kazan de Awawa. Okay, and let me change it. Okay, here we go. This is the Kazan de Awawa, and here's the instructions, okay? Gosh, these guys got the instructions. Look at this. I need a glass of water. I have that here, okay? And then I need to, follow the instructions, okay? I will just show you what's the inside like. Okay, very simple. What we have. I can see the small spoon here. What is this? Okay, you see that? This will be the plate and actually the saucer. And you see that? The small thing, small plastic plate. And this is something interesting, very important. Okay, so I will just explain. And it looks like we have the 1, 2, 3 different package that contain some kind of miracle powder here, I guess. Okay, so this is something that we don't know. All right, so let's find out. The first number one, it's the instruction says I need to make that the volcano shape with these parts. Okay, so first, grab this one and okay. You see that? The slit here. I need to put this one part. Here. Okay. 外側に折り込む。こっち。And this. 違う、こっちやね。Okay, this is one. Okay, this is okay. You see that? You see that volcano shape? Right, this is very important part. Alright, and now the next one. Okay, and now I need to instruction 2. 矢印のところで水を入れましょう。Right, I need to put that water. Here's the instruction says here's a small arrow, and arrow says that you put that water here, and I need to I will okay. And actually, this works as the measuring cup. Like that, okay? All right. Okay. A little too much, I guess. It was a little bit too big. Let me just put that some. Okay. Let me do it again. Okay, that was too much. Gosh, this is like a science, experiment. It is. I think I will use that just this one. There we go. I have to be very accurate. Okay, so this should work. Okay, and what's gonna happen next? And in theコップに移して1の粉ということで噴火元を作ります。Okay, I will use this water. So that means I need to finish up with this water. I still have the water. Let me finish up. Alright, so I need to put that water into the cup and add some of those miracle powders, okay? So, into the cup, I need to pour that water here. I did. And instruction says number 1, okay? This is the number 1 powder I need to put. And it says the Volcano moto, the source of volcano. Okay, the source of volcano is here, and let me put. Ready? Okay, source of volcano is now inside. Now the instruction says, stir very well. Okay, I roll. Alright. My daughters loves to create this one and eat. Not all the time, but time to time. Okay, and I will just keep this one somewhere, and then let's work on the next step. The next step, number 3. Number 3 here, it says I need to put those volcano sheet cup into here. See that? You see the volcano now? And place that number 2 miracle powder around the volcanoes, right? So it says this is a number 2 miracle powder, and it says 海の粉 the powder of the sea. Powder of the sea. Right? I don't know what it is, but I need to put them around, okay? I just want to make sure just to cut it around here. Can you guys see that? This is the source of the powder and source of the ocean. Ooh, I put too much. I hope I'm doing okay. Put them all. Wow, so much. Okay, I think this will be enough. This is all, okay? All right, so I put the number 2 powder around. There you go. You see that? Okay. So, let's see what's gonna happen. And what I need is the water again. Okay. Alright, so I need an extra water. Okay. I drank them all, so let me go and get some extra water. Okay, here we go. I got some extra water here. And as the instructions, and I need to get the water around the cup. I mean the volcanoes. Like this. Little by little. I think just to make the ground, or should I say the very firm and tight, so the water is going to spread out. It's amazing. Okay, now, so this is it. And number 3. Oh no, the instruction, I have to wait 1 minute. So let's wait for that. Okay, yeah, it's a candy volcano, but still not yet. I still need to wait 1 more minute. And then the number 3, you know, the number 3, this is really the volcano syrup. Okay. You know, it's so detailed. Gosh, you know. And I do enjoy this process, and so is our children's. Okay. So I don't know what the taste is like. It says the grape taste or something. I think it is grape. Yeah, 丸ごと混ぜるとグレープソーダ taste. It says. Okay, so I think this is one of the taste syrup. All right. Okay, yeah, ready to fire. Okay, we do the countdown for the volcanoes. Does it say whether made with the corn syrup or another kind of sugar? Yeah, let me explain that a little bit quick. And then it says, yeah, sugar and corn syrups, and what is this? So many. Not sugar, but the stevia they used. Glutens, calciums, linsan calcium. I'm sorry, I'm just the scientific the terms they used, so not really can introduce this. Okay, so basically it's a food. Don't worry. Okay. So I think it's been 1 minute, and let's continue. And here we go. Instruction says number 4, and put the magma's syrups inside, and もう一度よく混ぜた素を入れ、もう一度よく混ぜた噴火の素を入れると Okay. Okay, so I need to put that here. And open that number 3. Now, I need to be careful. You see this? Jeez. I'm nervous. Okay, how's that? It's okay. All right, done it. Okay, the source of magma is inside, and we might need some. What's that? I forgot the name. Jeez. All right. So anyway, let's continue, and we put that magma source here, and then what I need to do is the. Remember that the first mixture that I made, and number one source of what? Whatever. Okay. Okay. Number one powder, and I'm gonna put that inside. Okay. Here we go. Watch. And I hope you guys can see more clearly. Right, let me move down my cameras so you can get a better look. こんにちは。いらっしゃいませ。How's that? Is it too close? Okay. All right. Stay away. Stay away from the cameras. Maybe too close. Okay, so watch this. Okay, count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay. All right, how's that? Okay. Isn't it great? すごいよね. Yeah, look at. Here. You see that? Oh yeah. And this is the food, and I'm ready to eat that with my spoon. Oh. You know, it's not just only like this is a very unique one, but also there are so much different kinds like this. You know, creating a sushi style candy, or you know, so many. And then I think I like to introduce the part of the different cultures that we have, and just like to. And then this is very showing the alternative shows. Okay. Wow, take a look at this one, huh? What is this? Volcano. Okay, and so let's. Alright, so the volcano activity is this, almost done. So what we do, we take this out. Okay. Wow, really pink. Okay. Right, so what we do is that we eat this and mix well, then we're gonna eat them. Okay, 1 second. So, it's time to eat. Okay. All right, so before you eat, and you stir very well, like this. I don't want to I don't want to drop it onto my computer. I don't want to spill. Am I brave, isn't it? Grandsons? I don't know. I mean, I cannot just believe that myself. That, my daughters loves to eat this one, And this morning I was, having this one, and not really having, but I was keeping this one in my bag. They saw it, and Dad, we can do it for you. And I said, no, no, thank you. I will do it by myself. And they were looking at very hard. Okay, and they were about to eat them. All right, so I think it's getting ready. Here we go. Try some. Itadakimasu. All right. It says to be the grape cider taste. I don't know what it is like. Okay. Cheers. It tastes like grape. And tastes like a volcano. That's good. It's good. I like it. I can feel that still the powders in my mouth, but this is like a grape candy. It is. Hey, I like it. That you are eating toothpaste. Toothpaste. I'm not eating toothpaste. But there are many different tasted, flavored toothpaste in Japan, and actually my daughters, my children, still using that too. I remember that one. The flavors toothpaste. I used to eat them when I was small. Strange, isn't it? Oh. I gotta finish this one, okay? Sugoi. Oh. All right, so I'm done. Okay. All right, so that was very interesting food. I think Then there are many different kind of the cheap sweets in Japan, and I like to get them and then try to introduce you time to time, because it really shows that part of the Japanese culture, and it's very popular among the children after the school. After the school, they, on the way to then go back to the home, there's always small shop run by the local, the oba-chan, the grandma's, store is always near the schools, and then that's the place that all the children, Japanese, children get together here, and they, buy that very cheap snacks, like a very cheap one, like a 5-10 yen or something, small, candy or snacks. They like it. They love that, and then some people make a living of that by that. One of our neighbors running that the kind of cheap sweets store. I don't want to say cheap. I don't want to say cheap for them, because they're great people. They're doing the great, and children loves that place. I hope you have the similar stores in your schools or near your schools. And nowadays the supermarket is very popular too, of course. So people can buy that same the same snack like this at the local supermarket. But I still kind of, my feeling goes to the kind of grandma's store, and that's kind of nice. All right. So I hope that you enjoyed that part of the Japanese local cultures and then the Japanese cheap sweets, all right? And so it's Very chemical. Okay, very fun too, and but enjoyable. Hope you enjoyed that today's demonstration, food demonstrations from the alternatives, and thank you very much. And this has been the live recording from the CSTOYS International, Hokkaido Matsuyama. And thank you. And we will try again with something, I don't say weird, but something interesting. Okay, so thank you guys, and see you soon.